I started with the weaving when I was only 5 years old. It's hard for me to stop because this is the only income of my family. Our future generation now, they're not interested of doing this. So everything like this will be gone.
The loss of our way of life is concerning. I'm not sure how things will be in the coming future for our young people as Niueans.
What's wrong with Niue now? What is going to happen?
Niue is a standalone island in the South Pacific. We are also known as the Rock of Polynesia. It's such a beautiful place, beautiful lifestyle.
My heart is in Niue. I grew up here, and it's where my ancestors came from.
Language, planting, fishing, the tools that you use, those things were taught through my grandparents and my parents, then my aunts and uncles and my cousins. Those are the things that we still do here on Niue.
Niuean culture is always embedded within each and every person.
Everything is based on families, family traditions, village traditions.
I think it's very important for any Niue person to know who they are in terms of their culture.
What we do now, it becomes culture for our children. And what we experience is from our past and how we carried it on. So it is very important for us.
More of our people are living outside of Niue, and very few of us are still here in Niue.
There's only 1,700 here on Niue.
Loss of people also, it's a loss to our culture.
If they move from out of Niue and don't return, there is a larger chance that the language and culture will slowly fade away. And without the people, there's no Niue.
I think the oral traditions and customs of Niue, that has already been affected from the continuing loss of population to overseas. It has always been like that, and we are only trying to recover very little, but most of those has already occurred before the devastation caused by Heta in 2004.
We were on shift during Cyclone Heta with the winds howling outside until the communications will break down.
Was that scary?
Yeah.
Cyclone Heta took a massive toll on the island. That was the biggest one for us. Homes were destroyed, trees everywhere.
The first impression was that it's like a bomb has exploded.
This used to be the old culture center, the Huanaki Culture Center and Museum. So this whole area was all destroyed because of the cyclone. We lost all the artifacts and we lost a lot of the archival stuff, a lot of photographs.
More than 90% was lost. We managed to salvage 10% of our artifacts.
This is the west coast of Niue. The storm surges came right up about 50 meters inland, across the road onto the other side. And it just made us realize that we are very vulnerable to storm surges and high waves. The behavior of the climate is changing. In the last 3 years, we've had above normal rainfall.
This weather we're experiencing is not meant to be happening at this time.
It's very wet, and very cold. It's never been like that.
I can definitely see the change over the years. It's getting much worse. Heavy rain, strong winds, rough seas, coastal erosion, all of that for us here in Niue is becoming worse over time.
We're trying to raise awareness on disaster risk reduction. So we've given funds to help young people to either revive some of the legends or the chants, the songs, the dances based on their village experiences.
The songs we are composing for our Lakapa Village Show Day is based upon being ready, being prepared for natural disasters.
Anything else you guys want us to talk about?
One of the songs was composed by my sister, and looking at our youth here in Lakapa, English is more dominant than mga hau Niue. And one way for me personally, I feel strongly about in maintaining and preserving our language and culture is through singing and dancing. So this is the song that we'll be performing tomorrow, and it's called Moa Manaki Moe Mautali. That means be prepared and be ready. There's Niue Hakumutu Fuluala, my beautiful home island Niue. Bakele Mo,
When you're on the floor, you dance. Don't worry about what everyone else is thinking, okay? You can still see some people going right and other people going left.
it's really doing what I can for the people to try and maintain and preserve and keep the language and culture going, not only for us today, but for our people tomorrow.
Okay, listen up, woman.
I think we have to ask the question ourselves that who we are and where we're going.
Will we be able to continue the traditions of our forefathers, of our ancestors, of our parents who have worked so hard for us? This is the time for us to make something happen because we're all in this together. It's now or never.
The Niuean spirit, in one word,
Unique.
Life.
prosperity.
Resilience, and I have evidence for that. I have been here all my life, and I've been through worse and witnessed all those things, and I'm still here.
We will continue to fight and be at the forefront for our people because that is who we are, not only as Pacifica people, but as humans.